Hi everybody, Honest John here. Donald Trump said that the COVID-19 virus was a hoax. Then he said it wasn't serious. Then he said it would disappear like magic. Then he said we would get back to normal by Easter. And obviously he was wrong about everything. Oh, and every time he says he's doing a great job, he's wrong about that too. And he's been predicting that that the economy is going to bounce back in a big way and be stronger than ever. It would be real nice if he'd gotten that one right, but unfortunately he's wrong again. Getting the economy going again is going to be a long, hard slog. And there's the very real possibility that Trump will make things even worse and prolong the suffering. First of all, everybody knows what they're talking about says we've got to be doing a whole lot more testing before we can safely go back to work. Trump, once again, is not listening to them. He has an aversion to knowledge. And also he knows that if we do all that testing, the numbers are going to reflect what a terrible president he is. But without that testing, we'll be groping around in the dark with no idea where the virus is growing, where it's declining, where it is, where it's not, who is immune and who isn't. Fortunately, most of the governors are not going to blindly follow Trump. But we have just enough stupid ones who will. And they'll screw things up for all of us. Because if Trump and those governors relax the restrictions too early, it will create a second wave of contagion that could be as bad or worse than what we are going through now. And then we'll have to shut the economy down all over again and start it up all over again. But there's another reason our economy is going to struggle. And that's because the rest of the world is struggling. The rest of the world is in a depression, just like we are. So it's not like things are going to pick up where they left off. All of our trading partners are at various stages of fighting the virus. And since a lot of our supply lines are outside of this country, that's going to be a problem. Now, there is an opportunity to bring some of that back into the United States, which would create jobs, develop more manufacturing. Unfortunately, Trump is not smart enough to take advantage of that opportunity. And even if he were, it's going to take some time. And also, Trump in his childishness will be looking for others to blame when things don't go as well as he wants. And he'll most likely create more conflict instead of working cooperatively with other countries. And Trump's tariffs were already slowing the growth of the economy before the virus occurred. And they will continue to impede the economic recovery. Another big problem is the small business loans. That they should be preserving a whole lot of businesses, but because of the incompetence and corruption of the Trump administration, that program is floundering. The money's not going out to businesses that need it, and instead a lot of it is going to businesses that shouldn't be getting it, like hedge funds and things like that. So a lot of the businesses that we're really going to depend on to get the economy going are going to fail if they don't get that money pretty soon, and it looks like they're not going to. What it all comes down to is this. There is never a situation that's so bad that Trump can't make it worse. Thanks for listening. Hey, thanks for stopping by and watching my videos. I do appreciate it, and I appreciate your comments and your support. And I don't know where you're watching my videos. Could be here on YouTube or on my blog or on Patreon. Let me just say this. Ever since Google took over YouTube, they've made some really bad decisions that have been very unfriendly to smaller channels like me. I had over 85,000 views of my videos on YouTube, and yet they still won't let me monetize my videos. So if you want to support me, Patreon is the place. But wherever you watch, YouTube, Google, Patreon, my blog, I appreciate your comments and your support, but YouTube sucks.